perceiving as a wiggle. It's just in this cocoon. It's just doing its thing. Maybe it's going through so much pain, and it could quit. But maybe that quitting is right when it becomes a butterfly, when it just says, I quit. There's been many times I will say, not that I've quit anything, but I've walked away from it. And I do it all the time. And I've learned that that's a game. Because you don't walk away from something that you don't like. If you don't like it, you'll put it away. But if you walk away from something, you're probably going to come back to it. And I'm not speaking more so like attachments and things like that. I'm like speaking of things personal to you, not people or places and things like that. I'm saying your interests, your things within you. I can't describe that. If you're walking away from something, if you're like, man, like if you're just throwing it down type thing, like, if you're not just doing things unconcluded, like, I'm just done. You're playing a game with yourself. You're not done. Because if you were done, you wouldn't have said anything. You just put it away and you step back. So this game that we're playing with ourselves of, am I who I say I am? Am I who they think I am? You have to speak their language. You have to play these games. You have to go out here and play other people's games. Play the game that you are who they think you are. Like, if someone calls you a loser every day, be a loser. Like, be a loser to them. Like, act like they're the winner. Just for a little bit. Play that game. And you play that game long enough, you won't want to play it anymore. And that will be the final understanding of what I was saying, of that leverage of, wow, let me hoist myself up, because this was never going to smash me. It was never going to destroy me. I just need to pull myself up with this leverage, this whatever is above me. But I must play the game. I must play the game. It's we could think about it like it's another concept I have. It's the game Flappy Bird. You see, we are the traveler. We are the Flappy Bird. If you've played the game Flappy Bird, it's a bird, and it's like in the middle, and there's some like little discs, like some little plates, on the wall, and some are moving, and it's just like a screen, and you just hold your phone or whatever, hold your iPad, and you tilt it, and you bounce off of the platforms up to the top. And I don't even know if there's an ending. You just play it till you drop. I've never beaten Flappy Bird. I haven't played in a while, but I say this to say, we are the traveler. And there's discs in the universe, and these discs are what we're bouncing off of. And sometimes we look back in our lives, and these discs are high disc and low disc, but they're not high disc and low disc. We can't judge them and say one thing is a low disc and one is a high disc. No, it just is what it is. Something that we think is a low disc in the universe probably could be really high, but it's lower, to something else. I'll say like memories. If we look back at memories, some people, this is what trauma is. Like, when you're the Flappy Bird and you're supposed to be jumping up this game, because if you stop or if you miss, you lose the game. You have to keep going up. And it's like when we stop on these discs in the universe, these memories, like if we reminisce and we stay there too long, really put ourselves in that vibrational currency, we believe that we're that disc, and that's trauma, meaning, we're playing, we're going to have to keep playing the game. We're going to have to keep going back up again, and it's fine. If you want to Like if you find yourself keep repeating the same cycles, keep doing the same things, same things, same things, like you're like, damn, like I keep doing the same stuff. Well, it's because you've attached yourself to a disc in the universe and you believe that that's who you are. But no, you're the Flappy Bird. And like it's almost like in the game, so if there was like a part where you're like, damn, I always get stuck on this part, that's what that part of your life is. And it's, or maybe you feel like I'm stuck or whatever, like, because you're playing this game and you're not looking ahead, looking above. Like, you got to be ready to be agile. Like, when you go back, because you keep going back, we're going through this game all the time with ourselves. Like, we're going, we're jumping off our, like, we have to go through the same patterns to get back to our highest, I won't say dimension because I don't want to use dimensions. It's getting to our highest level of, vision, of understanding. We have to go through these patterns and behaviors and play these games, go through these things, talk about our memories. We have to do this. Like, it is what it is. In the game of Flappy Bird, you're jumping up, boom, 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 boom. You're going. Now the whole thing of it is this. I've never beat Flappy Bird. The whole point of the game is just to play it. And that's what this is. Like, you can play the losing game, but that's still playing the game. And that losing game to me in this concept is thinking that you're this thing that happened to you 5, 12, 16, or thousands of years ago, you know, thinking that is who you are. No, you're not. That is a losing game. You're getting stuck on like the same part, and like 4 levels up, you're like, boom, you keep getting stuck. And it's just like, if you would just get off of that, you can play that losing game forever. But it's really just about letting go, or maybe focusing and being a little bit more agile. Just tilt it's not like, if I'm speaking the concept of Flappy Bird, it's like, do what you have to do. You keep going through these patterns and behaviors. Now, when you do it and you feel like you're about to get stuck, just boom, just like I said, just boom. No, it's funny. I'm thinking of the game Flappy Bird, and I'm thinking about a person, and like, cause I know what it feels like to be stuck. And you're like, why am I not growing? Like, why am I not seeing this thing? I'm not feeling it. What is going on? And it's simply because you're connecting yourself to, like, really heat on this. You're connecting yourself to even a disc. That's a disc. You're playing a losing game. You're like, oh, it must be this. That's like you in the game of Flappy Bird getting to like the 10th one and saying, oh, okay, I'm just going to keep dropping at this. No, why? The point of you is to keep going up, see how high you can get, see how further, or however, in the game of Flappy Bird, how far along you can get, and that's it. Like, there's no like prize or reward. It's just, that's what it is. But you play the game, and it's better. I mean, look, it's just my opinion. Do you want to keep getting stuck on the third level, third little platform, or do you want to see what this thing is really like? Kind of being a little bit skilled, because when you do see someone playing Flappy Bird, or I mean, no one plays anymore. But when we were playing it, it was like, if you go quick with that thing and you were like eating, it was kind of fun. It was fun to be good at that, to Be quick and to, you know, not lose. Hold the phone the longest. Hold the iPad the longest. So you didn't have to pass it or whatever. Maybe playing by yourself. Try to beat, you know, where you were and always get a little bit better. That's where we need to be. You know, it's a losing game to not want to be better. And that's the only thing I'm saying. You know, I'm not knocking be content and love yourself. Yet I'm saying with that being content and loving yourself, that's you can play multiple games. And I'm speaking to specific audiences, but I'm kind of just letting this thing, you know, run. And because I'm accepting myself, you know, I mean, I don't know who's gonna listen to this. I don't know who's gonna affect. I don't know who will listen to an hour of me, you know, whatever. But I do know that I played the game. You know, I've played other people's game and I've played my game, and I truly see that I don't have to play anymore, and that's why I'm playing it. It's fun. It's just fun to me. It's fun to help people. It's fun to see like what conspires off of me. You know, like it just happens. You know, I actually looked up some of my music, and it's funny. Like it's so many messages, and I'll say it's like I really truly leveled up. You know, I won't say it's any different, or maybe it's any not the same. It's just I've definitely I've learned to just get with it, and with that, you know, people get, you know, they get with me or they get away from me or whatever. You know, I don't have to play that game. Hey, you know, you're a little bit better than me, and I should act small unless I want to. Unless we're being clever. Unless we're being funny. Unless I don't want to reveal myself. And as I truly believe we were before all of this, you know, that's how my father is. He's a clever guy, you know, not clever like even maybe I would think, but it's that wittiness and that ability to be serious and unserious, which truly is the only way we're gonna play the game. The only way we're gonna not just survive, but live. You know. I know it seems that I'm always thinking. Maybe I seem negative. However, it's been a truly positive experience for me to just release this stuff. It's it means nothing maybe, but it means everything to me. So I will share this one. I may not post it, but I'm gonna share it, you know. And whoever it can help, it can help. You know, I've learned that if I am to play or find myself in another, you know, I want to play some other game. I want to reap the benefits and win of a certain game. I have to learn that language, and I've found that when I